first off, how would you say that you guys compare to the OG series, and what makes Buckhead Shore different and stand out from Jersey Shore as well as the other spin-offs?
I think first and foremost, we're a friend group. So starting out with the show, it's not random people in a house. It's all people who've known each other for years. And you're going to see like our lives in Buckhead and our life when we go into the lake house for the summer. So it's kind of a mixture of like both the city and the lake life. So it's, I don't know, it's very different. It's a different format, but it's good.
Well, that too. And this is also something we've done collectively as a group for the last 10 years. And somehow, some way, every time we go up, some type of drama unfolds, and this time around, the production captured it. So I think it's gonna be great.
That actually goes into something I was gonna ask. How long have you guys all known each other, and how did you all meet? Because I know some of you guys are really long, or most of you are longtime friends, correct?
Yeah, I mean, I've known Pat, DJ, and Parker since I was in like middle school. So we've grown up partying together for a while.
Like 13 years.
To Katie, so
me and Pat and I met Parker actually was special needs. I had a learning disability. I don't know if I really had that, but they labeled me as that because I didn't know math. And when we had detention, me and Parker wasn't there. And I was like, why are you in here? And he's like, Parker did something crazy. I don't know what he did. Some of the cooler in his trunk. And we became best friends. He invited me to his birthday party. And it was like the craziest thing ever. I was like, dude, who the hell are you? He's like, my name's Zaxby's. And I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, all right.
That was in like 5th grade.
And the rest is history.
The rest is history.
So I love that. I love that. I mean, I feel like I have some friends that I've known since like kindergarten, and I feel like that friendship, like when you've been through like puberty together, like after 10 years, it's like, okay, you're friend for life.
Right. Absolutely.
Right after that, it's clear that there's some big personalities within the group. And who would you say has the biggest personality? And I'm not sure if you can answer this, but who is the biggest pot stirrer and causes the most drama? Is it Parker's dog? Because I feel like
Babe.
Babe for sure.
I would say the boys are the biggest pot stirrers.
The boys, yeah.
The boys were worse than the girls.
Not the girls. The boys.
No, definitely the boys.
Yes.
Not the girls.
No, the girls are a lot of boys in the room, but
Abe is part of the girls.
The boys woke up and chose violence every day, every chance they got.
Adamo, you're one of us. So.
You are one of us. You're one of the boys.
No, I'm an alien.
For someone who isn't familiar with Buckhead, Georgia, how would you guys describe it?
Fashion lights, fashion, designer, gold chain.
The best way to put it is, I guess Buckhead was almost like the Beverly Hills of Atlanta.
Say that again.
You know, so it's, I guess that's the best way to put it. I don't really know how else to. It's
just a bunch of partying, right? I mean, it's a bunch of partying, a bunch of money. Is just, it's just like a, lifestyle, nightlife. Buckhead. It's just what Buckhead is to me.
Buckhead is just nightlife.
There's always something going on. There's brunch every day of the week, and people drinking and people partying, nighttime, Magic City on Mondays. Like, there's just always something to do.
Always.
Love it. I love it. So the trailer for the show teased a lot of drama. What can fans expect to see from Buckhead Shore? Like, how would you guys like tease it to someone?
I would say love, breakups, lust, prosperity. I would say heartbreak, and I would say stay in tune for June 23rd, because there's a whole bunch of that's going down that we didn't even expect ourselves. We signed up for something we didn't even know, but we signed up as best friends, and we are still all close friends. But this shit is up, or bucked up, as they would say.
Bucked up.
So DJ,
also,
DJ, I actually to ask you this. What is sexual poetry? Can you describe that?
It's an inner outer body. It's an inner outer body experience.
By the way, DJ came up with this in the car. Like we have never. DJ
I've never done this in my life.
Every day, all day. He has never brought this up to me. On the way to the lake, we're in the car, and he just started talking about sexual poetry, and I'm like, dude, I thought you're a songwriter. Like, what are you doing now? And he's like, no, this is like a new thing, and it just became a thing. And then the whole summer we're like sexual poetry. But he's funny like that. He just comes up with funny things.
Can you get Paige's sexual poetry?
It's an inner outer body experience. I embraced it and I ran with it, and you know.
Now you're known for it.
I think you're gonna trademark that.
Don't worry about that. I got a domain name and everything for sexual poetry.
Instagram handle. So you guys mentioned this. We're also going to see in the trailer tease as well. We're also going to see some of your home life, your family life outside of the lake house as well. How do you guys feel about your families and your home life being more part of the show as compared to like other Jersey Shore series? And how did your families feel about you guys joining the show in general?
They were excited. They were just happy for me to get out the house and do anything besides, be in the club all day. They were just, my mom was so excited to be on TV.
I do think that makes it more unique that, we're able to open up about everything that's happened in our lives, not just us partying in Buckhead. Like, we all have a story, and I feel like we do a good job showing that.
And when you get to see like our family dynamics, it's better to kind of understand why we are the way we are and how we move. So it gives a better background, I think, of everyone.
I think everyone's parents was a little skeptical at first, being that we're all in our 20s and we're like, hey, we're doing a TV show for MTV. It's like, okay, what TV show?
I think my mom had a heart attack every time they put a mic on her. Like, my mom's from a different country and speaks like broken English. Like, you guys know my mom, and she's so nervous to even talk ever and without cameras, just in general. So just like when they're in front of the camera, she's just like, I can't believe you really signed me.
My mom never knew what the hell was coming out of my mouth.
For Katie too. I mean, we've been kind of on and off for the last 4 years, and she's been taken in as my mom is like almost like a daughter, because Katie's mom tragically passed away. So her being kind of like my ex-girlfriend and my mom loving her is always kind of, you got to see that, like, kind of that struggle.
I mean,
obviously I care about.
Oh, I love that, because that definitely stands out from the other shows, other Jersey Shore series. And I think that fans are really it's a great balance, it seems like, between the craziness and then you got more serious stuff going on, which I think is refreshing, because I
think the misconception with all of us is like we all come from money, but we all come from like, an alternative problem that we dealt with in our lives that brought us here, and we all, on a daily basis struggle with that.
And that's
it's not all money. It's like,
that's much more relatable to fans as well.
Yeah.
So, we all have real lives, I mean,
we're not
just partying and money and this and that, but we all have like real life and our own battles and family problems, whatever, breakups, everything. So I mean, we're real, everyone has issues in their life. So